Hello, I have a quick little webinar to YouTube optimization checklist for you today. So let's go ahead and just look through the first thing, which is pre-production and planning. This will not cover ideation in this checklist. This is after you've already decided with your thought leader what the topic is, what you're going to discuss, major talking points, blah, 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 blah. Then you go into the pre-production planning. So one of the biggest things that you can do as you're planning out from section to section is to just make sure that you always include a hook in each one of your sections. That makes splitting up your content really easy for the 3-minute maximum that YouTube currently has on Shorts. There is a list of some of my favorite hooks at the bottom of this PDF. Then you are going to record each speaker's audio separately. So this is a great reason not to use Zoom because Zoom is one audio file. If you use something like Riverside or Squadcast, which is a Descript product, then you get each individual presenter's audio separately. This is perfect for editing. Next, you want to plan a clean opening and closing. Oh, so many people phone in the opening, or they're doing some sort of like introduction where it's like, where are y'all calling in from today? That is terrible for YouTube. Just keep it clean, keep it professional, keep it fast. Then you want to decide on your YouTube angle before the webinar. Okay, so your webinar title is very unlikely to be your YouTube title. Think about search demand early, do your research, figure out how you're going to want to position this, and then make sure that your speaker is using a lot of those keywords. Next, you need your speaker headshot, bio, and if you are in a highly, oh my God, this guy. If you are in a highly regulated industry, you might need to get speaker approval. You want to do that before you even really get started on any of the rest of the junk. So make sure you have your documentation and approvals in order there. Then you want to record at the highest quality available. So 1080 minimum, 4K is even better. And then you want to make sure that you're doing an audio check. Bad audio is the #1 reason that viewers drop off of video, and there's no excuse for it. Make sure people are wearing headphones or are at a very quiet place or in an actual studio would be ideal. The pandemic was a long time ago. We don't want dogs barking in the background and kids yelling. It's just obnoxious. So make sure your speakers are ready to have great audio. Unlike me during this video. The irony is not lost on me. Next, you want to set up a secondary phone and camera for each presenter. So I, right now, am using that exact thing. So it's like 30 bucks on Amazon. It's very, very cheap, and you just have everyone set up their phone. You basically have a mini video camera in your pocket right now. I'm doing it at a completely different angle, but ideally it would be right behind my camera. What this does is gives you a high resolution and a different angle so that you're able to cut the video so that it's not just the same image over and over and over again. If you want the rest of this step-by-step guide, I don't know what I'm gonna do on LinkedIn. Probably one of those comment, give it to me. That sounds nasty. Probably a help exclamation point. I don't know, but this thing is, how many pages is this? 6 pages of goodness in here, plus the hooks. So, and then the other thing that I'm gonna do is try to figure out how I can do this execution with AI so that it's not a pain in my ass. So I'll let you know if I figure that out. So you're part of the guinea pigging here. Thanks. Bye.